Hey there, welcome to Contracts and Chaos. My name's Alyssa.
And I'm Brenna, and we're here to tell you that you are not alone in the mayhem of this real estate industry.
We're keeping it real and sharing our stories, strategies, and successes in today's real estate world.
So come join us every Tuesday while we talk contracts and chaos.
I'm going to copy this.
We're recording. Okay, good. Are you going to keep track of your...
Yeah, I'm going to print it out real quick. Hold on one second.
Okay, because I haven't done it.
I know, me either. So that's what...
I don't even... We're going to go through this live, but I figured it would be cool, too. I can put it in, like, the questions in the show notes, and then an agent can do their own self-audit. But I thought that this was cool. And it's kind of fun. Different. I don't think we've ever done anything like this.
No, and I think it's time we do, because I remember, we've talked about time blocking, how to audit yourself there. And that, I remember saying, that was a big wake up for me because I realized how much time I was spending in front of the TV. But I think a self-audit like this is important as well, because it's going to show you, you think you're doing these things, but are you?
But how good are we actually doing?
Right. Okay, I'm going to mark you on one side.
Oh,
me
great.
On the other as we go through this.
This is exciting. I even did at the end, okay, so back up. Here we are. We are doing an agent self-audit.
Yes.
Are you running a business or a crisis? How funny is that? But I think there's 20 something questions, 20 or 22 questions on here that are basically how are you doing in your business, right? And we are going to rank ourselves from 0 to 5. And I have descriptions for our points so we don't get confused. So 0 being, I don't do this at all, okay? 1, I tried once, it didn't work out. 2, crisis mode only. 3, I do it, but not consistently. Unfortunately, I think that I might have more 3s than I really want to have on here. But anyways, 4 is pretty solid, needs some polishing, and 5 is I crush it. Give me the crown because I win this category. So I'm excited because this is just going to be super easy. Not going to be talking about pop buys or marketing, just some really true, honest to goodness self-reflection. And remember, this only works if you're honest.
And I think this is the perfect time of year for self-reflection. So by the time this posts, most of the kids in the South will be back in school, and the kids in the North will be headed back to school. Yep. Sorry, West Coast, I have no idea what your schedule's like, or other countries. But I've always heard, especially moms, say a new school year is also like a new year. So if you aren't hitting your goals, it's another chance to say, okay, here's a point. Here's a point in time, a very clearly defined time where I can take inventory and I can, do this self-audit and adjust and maybe readjust my goals or realign the tactics. But it's another chance to reset and work towards what it is that you really have been wanting to work towards for the year. Because if you haven't been doing it, this is going to tell you. So
Yes. All right. Okay. Do you want me to read the questions and we'll go through them?
Yes, you read the questions and I'm going to keep track of
Melissa's keeping score. Great. Okay. And these questions are going to be available in the show notes. So this might be an episode that you have to pause and do when you're not driving, but if you want to do it with us, do it with us.
And if you send us a DM on Instagram, I will print this, I'll put this in a PDF and email it to you as well if you want. So send us a DM on Insta. It's Contracts and Chaos. You can't miss us.
Can't miss us. Okay, question number 1.
Okay.
On a scale of 0 to 5, I post valuable real estate content weekly.
What's your answer? Oh, wait, before we do this, what's your prediction? Sorry. What's your prediction for your score? So at the end, 1 through 45 for points is girl, are you even trying? 46 to 85 is doing okay, but let's not pop the champagne. And 86 to 110 is crushing it, teach us your ways. Where do you think you fall?
Well, obviously, I hope that I'm crushing it, but I haven't done these, right? So I don't.
But just in general, just where do you think, knowing what you do and how your business is going, What do you think?
I would like, so we have a possible 110 points. I would like to be in the 90s.
Okay. Okay, that's our prediction. I think I'm going to fall in the middle because this has just been one of those years where I've had girl, even my last closing last week was a shit show by the time we hit the closing table. So I think because of that, because I keep getting pulled out of routines, I think I'm going to be in the middle somewhere.
Right.
I want to be in the 90s, but I think I'm going to be lower than that.
This makes me think of like the Friends theme song. When it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year.
Dude, I got home and I'll tell you the whole story about this off the side, but I had to take my car to the garage real quick to have, because the check engine light came on. Last year in July is when my brother-in-law almost died on a motorcycle, and Oliver died, and something else happened. And every July, and I walk in, and our good friends own the shop. He goes, "Your family just needs to skip July," and I was like,
just
"Yeah,
fast forward.
we hate this month.
Yeah.
We done." But okay, so yes, that is how I feel this year. Is the Friends theme song?
No, I really do. I would really like to be in the 90s. But then again, I've only read through these questions like once. So I don't even have I didn't think about it because I really wanted to do this like live reaction with
right? Yeah, and that was the same thing. I looked at it and went, "Oh, I'm assuming since we haven't talked about this, we're doing this live."
Yeah.
So, all right, let's do this.
Yeah.
All right,
So
post valuable real estate content weekly is the one you read.
Yes. I think I would give myself a 4 on that one because whether it's in the local moms groups or on my Facebook page or anything like that, like I wouldn't say that I crush it because I post a lot more like local stuff too that I guess, I mean, it is real estate content, but it's not like to me like businessy content, I guess.
Right.
But I would give myself a 4.
Okay. I give myself a 3. I do it, but not consistently. Which is one of the things I'm working on this quarter, but I don't know. I hate using templates, and then I feel like a goof getting on there and be like, "Do you know what due diligence is?" So I would give myself a 3, but I need to be a 4 or 5.
I feel like you do good too. Like you go through like such spurts. Like I feel like I see stuff from you like 17 times a day, and then I'm like,
nothing.
Alyssa's gone. Okay. Question number 2.
Alyssa's brain turned on for 5 minutes. Oh, and she's done.
And it's over. You can really tell when we're like feeling it, crushing it. We batch that content, and it's just like bam, bam, bam.
Right. Well, and you get so excited. I'm like, "Oh my god, I created something. Also, got to post it. And then I'm like,
"Yep,
hold it, hold it for like
familiar
a day,
with that.
Alyssa."
I'm familiar with that. Question number 2. My CRM is live and not just pretty icons. It's a 2. It's a hardcore 2.
My CRM was a 4. Was absolutely a 4. But in the last 3 weeks has dropped off, and I need to get. So I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to say it's a 3 right now. But it was a 4 until July. It was a solid 4.
Yeah, mine's crisis mode all day for sure. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. It's not something that I love to do. It's like that spreadsheet thing. I just don't like it, but I feel like it would help me because I look around at like my notebooks and my sticky notes and my color coding, and I'm like, there's a better way for this. But okay. Number 3, I feel like we're both going to do good at this. I show up on video regularly.
Yeah, I gave myself a 4 because it does need polishing. I am putting energy into it, and I don't think I crush it quite yet. I think that's coming. I have some in the hopper that I need to post today and tomorrow and stuff, but I need it needs polishing.
I'm going to give myself a 3, not because I don't love it, but because my husband 100% like despises social media. And when I read that as like me, myself, my face showing up on video. And I don't do that very much because he doesn't love it. So I try to keep it kind of to a minimum.
I also think with the templates that you use, or like the ads or the funnel filler thingamabobbers, you do a good job. Like the photos that you have on that are fun. It's not just your headshot in the corner. It's like
Mm-hmm.
you eating an apple, you doing like sitting in a fun, like, so it is you. And I think
Right.
it still shows your personality because so many people just have the headshot
Mm-hmm.
and then their thing. And I'm like, show me who you are. This doesn't show me who you are.
Yeah.
It shows me that you can stand stiffly, smile warmly, and take a photo. Like I don't, but yours show your personality. So I do think you do a better job than you think.
Well, thank you. I do like that. I am going to give myself a 3 on that, though.
Okay.
Number 4, I follow up with past clients consistently. I'm going to give myself a 4 on that.
Okay.
I talk to my past clients probably more than I talk to my current clients.
I do with some of mine. I'm giving myself a 3 because I'm good at doing like the seasonal pop buys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good at like the birthday cards, things like that, the anniversary cards. But I don't think I'm good at like organically talking to them sometimes, especially if we didn't have become super close.
Right.
And I know I want to add like client events and I haven't taken that step. So
Yep.
I'm giving myself a 3.
Perfect. I like that. No, I do. I was just thinking it's hilarious. A past client of mine from like 2 years ago sent me a picture of their new dog the other day. And I was just like, this is so fun. I love this. Number 5, my brand voice is clear and intentional. I think you win this one. What are you giving yourself?
Oh, you do?
Yes, I do.
Oh.
Because I would give myself a 3. Because I don't know who I am. Listen, I changed so much. It's like I feel like how I share, how I speak, like all of that is very consistent. But like, oh my God, like sometimes I'm very like black and white to the point. Sometimes I'm just like very sunshine and rainbows. And I don't, because I'm not a clear and intentional person, I don't think that I can say that my brand voice is clear and intentional.
See, I think yours is. I think yours
Oh,
is very,
see?
like, I think you're a 5
What?
because you know who your people are. You talk to
Mhm.
your people. And sometimes it needs to be the black and white and sometimes it needs to be the flowery fun. But you know who your audience is. And
I
I
do.
think you do that much better than you realize.
Well, so and this is also why I wanted to do this together because as a me rating myself, I would give myself, like I said, a 3. And you're like, dang girl, I
Right?
would
Because
not
I
give
see
you
the
a
other side
3.
of it.
Right.
No,
Right.
I
Well,
would
because
give.
you're right. Like when we go through the podcast, whatever, I'm like, this is what I'm doing because this is who I'm talking to. Because I do know that. I just feel like sometimes it's a little scattered.
No,
And
but
that's
I think the scattered is good. You're not too scattered. And it just shows you because life is scattered. I don't care how much you time block or how much you have your ducks in a row. Life in general is scattered. So you're showing every side of it. I think you're a 4 or a 5, but
Yep.
I think mine is a 4 because I don't think I always know who my audience is because my audience this year has been different. I think maybe I'm unintentionally narrowing it down, but I don't have the young families.
Mm,
I was thinking about that the other day. I think I have like 1 or 2 clients that have kids, and it's never been intentional. Um,
right.
I think it's just. I mean, I love kids. I'm leaving this afternoon to go watch my niece and nephews. Um, but I don't know. So I don't know that I want to change my audience, but I think mine needs some polishing, or I not even polishing as much as I need to like put my logo back on things. I need to get like into that. So,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah. I would
but
agree
yeah,
with a 4.
and I'm changing my style now that I can buy clothes that I like. Wait to see the pants I have on. Aaron hates them. Um,
That means I'll probably love them.
exactly. You're gonna love them. You're gonna want them, and they come in a bright color too. I
I
might
love
order another
that.
pair.
That's
Um,
fantastic.
okay, number
Okay.
6.
Yes, number 6 is I prep my clients well at each stage. And that's something that I take very seriously and I really enjoy. I really like I hate to give like a 5 on anything, but I really do think that I do my very best to make sure that my clients know what's coming, why it's coming, how it's coming, and roughly when it's coming, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Even from like a pre-buyer consultation presentation that I have for them to go back to, or that pre-listing resource, like all of that stuff. Like I don't know. I think can I get a half point? Can I go four
I
and a
was thinking
half?
the same thing. I want a 3.5
Can I
because
do
I'm
a
not
four and a half?
super inconsistent with it, and I know I need to step it up a little. Like I have my templates built out, but sometimes things go so quickly that by the
Mm-hmm.
time the buyer schedules the home inspection and it's done in 12 hours, I'm like, wait, I didn't have time to
Missed
send
that
that
email.
email to my
Yeah.
clients. Um, but it's also one of those things where it's like, I can't schedule it because what if they don't?
Right.
So I think I'm a 3.5. So if you want to
Okay.
be a 4.5, I'm cool
Great.
with that. Okay.
Let's do that. Number 7 kind of goes along with this. I use a clear contract to close checklist. I'm a 3. I'm a 3.
Yes,
I
I'm
have
a
it.
3.
Yeah, I have it, but like you said, like sometimes it's like to the letter every item on the checklist, and sometimes it's not.
Right.
It's
Or
not.
sometimes like, especially once we close, the post closing stuff, I'm like, okay, let me go back. I got to clean this up. But
Mm-hmm.
I think and it's one of the things I'm working on right now, is that daily routine. I need to, when I'm ready to work, go into my Trello. Okay, what's on? Where are the clients? Okay, we're done. All right. And then go into the other things because
Mm-hmm.
I'll remember to send the boxes, but did I mark it off in Trello?
Right.
No. Or I
Mm-hmm.
didn't send the boxes because the due diligence ran up until the last minute and we were still negotiating things and clients were maybe walking away. Do I send the box? And I'm literally going to send them after closing because they're not moving till October. So now
Mm-hmm.
I'm sending those. So yes, I'm a 3. Absolutely a 3.
Yep. This one kind of ties into it too. My pipeline doesn't live in my head. I think this means like that you have like a great system.
Right.
And if it like I have it in Trello. I have it some on sticky notes. Some are in my notes app on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
My pipeline isn't just in my head, but I have to tell you, it's 6 different places.
Same. And I need to consolidate. And I
So is
actually
that a
ordered
two or a three?
I put a 2 for myself. I put it
Okay,
as
two.
crisis mode only of like when you went like this week I was like, "Oh my god, I only have 2 more closings on the books. I got it." And then I was like, "Wait, stop. That's not true. You just got another one under contract. Like you've got this.
Mm-hmm.
I need to streamline mine back into my Trello or something that I'm going to use every day."
Yeah. Travis like, what you got going on? And I was like, oh my god, so much. But what what do I have going on? Thank you. So
Right.
I give it 2 also. Number 9, I actually have office hours and boundaries. I do. I will give an example. Sunday, I have a new client, and in all of my information packets, in our face to face conversation, if I'm sending listing paperwork, it all, like I say it 14 times. These are my hours. I do not work on Sundays, those kinds of things.
I
And
need
I,
I
go
need to
ahead.
see how you put that in your packets because like I feel like I say it and then my phone rings 8 times from the same client on a Sunday and I'm
Yeah,
like
so that's
I
what
told
happened.
you if we don't have anything booked, then I mean, because I'll work a Sunday now and then. It's not a hard, unless it's Panthers home game, then it's a hard stop.
Priorities,
But
right.
I've have the conversation, but then like I had a client the other day. I was at lunch. He called me twice and texted me, and he's not even approved.
Mm-hmm.
And he wanted to know if the house they were looking at was under contract.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, you don't
Not
have to call
important.
me twice and text me in 30 minutes.
Right. Right. So we hit the market on Thursday. Sunday, we got out of the movies. We went to go see Superman. I had 3 missed
Ooh.
calls and 4 text messages within 45 minutes. And I'm like, oh no.
No, no, no.
Mm-mm. So the question that they asked in text and voicemail was like, he could have seen it on the MLS sheet, but that's fine. So what I did was I sent a text back on a Sunday and I said, hey there, just got out of the movies. That's why you didn't get me the 14 times you tried to call, right? But, gentle reminder, I don't work on Sundays, right? The answer to your question is XYZ. If you have any other concerns, I will circle back with you tomorrow morning, right?
Mm-hmm.
30 seconds later, oh my gosh, so sorry, forgot, enjoy the day with the kids.
Right.
Great.
And that's normally what it is. And I think, and like little things like that, I don't mind answering here and there. It's more of like, if you want a showing, and I'm like, no, unless it's the house and they've already put multiple offers dead. Okay, then yeah, I've got to make something work. But nah, no.
Yeah, I'm worse about my boundaries than most of my clients, I think. So I've my phone is set up now to go on do not disturb after 7 o'clock and not go off until 8 o'clock in the morning. And I've been scheduling, if somebody texts me late, I'll text them back because the problem is I'll forget, right? So I'll text them back and schedule it for it to send at 8:06.
I did that with Ed posted that he was fishing yesterday morning and I needed to text him about something. And I was like, I know my little ADHD squirrel brain is going to not remember to do this later. So he said he was fishing for 4 hours. I set my text to text him a half hour after that 4 hours was up. And I literally put in it, I'm scheduling this for later because I know you're fishing and I'm respecting your time because you deserve it. But I knew if I didn't send this, my little brain. But I love that text later. Okay, so what's your score though?
4.
Oh, I think you're a 5.
Oh, really? Because I still oh, well, see, I would give myself a 4 because there's still Times where I'm I'll just real quick just send them that document that they don't need tonight,
Right.
But it's usually me. It's not my clients that are the problem. It's me because I'm right here. I can do it. I'm awake.
Well, and that's what I tell my clients. I always joke hey, if it's after 6:37, let's hope I'm out on a date trying to find my husband. I hope I have a love story like yours someday. But if I happen to be sitting at home and I have my laptop open anyway, I might respond or get you that information. Otherwise, it'll be the next morning.
Don't take advantage of it. Right.
Right. So I think we are both 5s because we lay it down, but we also understand that life has to be flexible at times. And there are certain things, right? We are human. There are certain things that in this industry cannot be hard stops, or that we are willing, like you said, okay, well, if I'm just sitting here and it's not date night or out with the kids or something, and we're just zoning out watching a movie, yeah, I'll grab my laptop real quick because sometimes I'm I'd rather just knock it out of the way now than have to figure out where to do it tomorrow. So I think we're both 5s, but if you want to be
5.
a 4, okay.
Because I do think most of it is in the upfront presentation. That's this is what I do. Not oh, I'm available 24/7. Anytime you call 365 days, I will be there for you.
Well, and that's what I tell people is you can send it. You can absolutely send it whenever you want because I understand squirrely brains. Totally get it. But if you're expecting a response, then that's where we're going wrong. And I don't say it like that, but I'm I'll respond the next day or when I free up and, maybe I'm the guy the other day, I was what if I were in showings? Or then it started the next time he did it. I was literally in a closing and I was dude.
Oh my God. Right.
Dude. So, yes. All right. The next one.
10. Yes. Do you want to read it?
No, go ahead.
My email inbox isn't its own crime scene.
I'm a 5.
I was going to say, I know you're a 5. I'm a 4 because I think it's... So this started last year. It was a 0 last year. A 0. It was a 0, I swear. And then I started working with Emily, and she's like, girl, you have to have some labels in your Gmail. And I was I need to what? And she sent me a 5-minute video of setting this all up. I was oh my gosh, I'm going to do this. And when I tell you that I sorted through 45,000 emails, cleaned out, deleted, organized, the whole 9 last year. And now I keep up with it. It was like every day I would zero my inbox. Like it would be sorted, it would be taken care of, whatever I didn't respond, the whole thing. Now it's happening like every Thursday.
I like that you schedule it. So I clear out the new ones every day. Like I have 2 set times in my calendar every day that I go in and I clean out my inbox so that I'm not chasing emails all day. Now, if something important comes in, I'll jump in. But the one thing I will say is that's my unreads. I just looked as you were talking, and we talked about this offline a couple days ago or a couple weeks ago now, and life happened. I have 891 that have been opened that either need to be deleted or classified. But usually it's junk mail. Usually that's not client stuff. So all my client things are very organized, but I do, and that is my goal. And I'd actually, because I think when you and I talked, I had 1,700. And I was like, I just need to go through because it takes up memory and I don't need it. So, and that's one of those things. That's I'm just zoning out at the TV. Let me go through this real quick. Delete, organize. So mine's definitely a 5.
I give it a 4 for me. And that's all thanks to Emily. So shout out to Emily because
we love Emily.
Yeah.
Emily is, I need to order her something. Emily's phenomenal. Absolutely.
She's the best.
Yeah, if y'all are in North Carolina or South Carolina and you need a TC, we interviewed Amber and Mary on here before, but solid shout out to the closing girls. They're phenomenal. They absolutely amazing. 1,000% recommend you hire them.
And Emma was on vacation this week, and you never would have known it with the amount of support and everything with the other girls stepping in. God, that's amazing. I love it. Anyways, okay, moving on.
I would say, especially with everything I had going on, it was seamless. And I was just like, the only thing was, I was like, hey, Amber, can I get the girl who's covering this phone number? Because I don't know how to get a hold of her other than email.
Right.
And I'm just better at texting and calling. So,
well, I got a code to log into our Reason, but I'm like, who do I send this to?
Right? I'm like,
who needs it? Anyways, number 11, I track my leads and follow-ups weekly.
I'm a 3.
I'm a 3 because I think this is where we are similar in some things. Like I will track consistently for 8 weeks, right? But the first week that I don't,
done. Or like if they don't answer after a certain, like I'm not going to be that person. I'm not going to, sorry. Because I would hate, I literally told a roofer to leave me the fuck alone yesterday. I said, you've called me so many times and I told you, I gave the information to the clients. It's their decision. I said, if you the number of times you're calling me right now is bordering on harassment. Because it was like he would call, I wouldn't answer. He'd call right back. I wouldn't answer. He'd send a text message. 10 minutes later, phone call. And I was like,
agents are desperate right now. I think that I've had more people like reach out after showings, like not even like the day after showings. Like I'm not even like wrapped up pulling out of this showing and I've already got a call or a text from an agent being like, how'd it go? What do you think? Are you bringing an offer? You know, like,
right.
Yikes. Okay, number 12. I take time off without guilt or secret texting. I don't know what the secret texting is.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that you're still texting your clients or your TC or something.
Maybe.
I'm a 5 because I have an Emily and because I have an amazing team of, I don't even have a team. I have an amazing group of people around me who love me and support me. And when I was in absolute crisis 2 weeks ago, they stepped in and took over and just told me, just watch the emails, just watch the text messages. If we need you, we will. I'm a 5, whether I want to be or not.
Well, I think it's important to be a 5. I am a 5 also. Actually, yesterday Travis is like, hey, I think I'm shipping the pull truck back home for the local fair. So we might be flying out on Thursday to go home because I've been trying to go home to see my grandmother. I've told you that. So we're going. I think we're flying out Thursday morning.
Good
for a long weekend back in our hometown for the little fair.
That'll be fun. And that reminds me, when we're done with this, we got to talk about scheduling in a couple weeks. But okay. I may just bring a microphone to New York with me.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Next question. Number 13, I post on-brand content, not just listings. And I think that we're both at 5.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I think you're a 5. I think I've been a 3 lately. I think I used to be a 5.
Well, I think like the last 3 weeks, I feel like you get like a bye, like
Yeah.
life takes over. But like, I feel like you're posting, all on brand content, whether it's like a clap back at some comment on a video or things like that. Like, I think that that's one thing about your brand. Like, it's very consistent, and I love that. So
Okay.
I
I'll take a
we're both
5.
at 5.
But yeah, you're right. The last 3 weeks and it's weird to like, I keep thinking about it. I'm like, how do I go from what I was posting 2 weeks ago
Right.
to for those of you who are listening, my stepdad died 2 weeks ago, suddenly and tragically. I guess it's been almost 3 weeks now. So that's what we're talking about. So yes, before that, absolutely. And I'm trying to figure out how to transition from the I love you, miss you, this is terrible, F the world content to, hey, do you want to buy a house? Like, that transition's a little awkward for me to just suddenly go, okay.
Well, but I
I'm
don't
like
think
trying
you've
to
ever
ease back into it.
I don't think you've ever been the poster that's like, "Hi, do you want to buy a house?" Like, I don't think that your
True.
content's ever been that way. But yes, I completely understand the truly raw, emotional, family-based feelings back to business. Like, that's
Right.
ugh.
Yeah. It's like, how do I? So I've kind of been easing into it. Like, oh, I had a showing the other. Oh, I had a closing the other day. Like in my stories, and
Yeah.
then the lender tagged me, and I was like, okay,
Great, back to business. Here we go.
all right. Yep. That
Mhm.
made that easy. So now I have one to post today that I actually filmed like at least 3 weeks ago.
I love that.
So I've got to post that, but it's fine. It's fine. And then I left all of my camera equipment in New York.
Oh, good.
So yeah, so thankfully I
Nice.
have this ring light tripod behind me that I hardly ever use, but I'm going to have to use this week and next week. And I ordered new microphones, which I'm actually really excited about. So,
Awesome.
but anyway.
All right, 14. I am on track to reach my goals this year.
I'm
Well,
a 3.
I'm a 4. Yeah, I'm a 4.
So I'm a 3 because I was actually looking at numbers yesterday. Closings wise, like number of closings, I am on track to have more than I did last year.
Nice.
But is it volume or
the amount of closed?
Yeah, is lower.
Okay.
So I don't feel as bad as I could. Am I where I thought where I wanted to be? No, but I still have 5 months left. So I feel good about that. Like, and I'm meeting with someone next week to be like, okay, let's kick this into gear. We're using some AI stuff. So
Awesome.
I feel like I'm a 4. I'm going to give myself a 4.
Good job. 15. My marketing is automated or scheduled.
I'm a 0.
Yeah, me too. 0. Nothing's automated or scheduled.
No.
All of the posts that I make are like, oh, hey, I should talk about this right now. Like, I made a reel this morning about something happening, like a zoning change from R20 to PDH, like right around the corner from me. And like, but it happened this morning. I did it this morning, posted it today. Like, I should do better, really. But
right. I think I need to get better about like planning like the downloads. Like those, I should have an idea and just know, okay, even if they're not scheduled, like in October, what am I doing for a Halloween one? In August, I could do a back to school one right now. Like those I could get better at least knowing, having it scheduled. Okay, you need to work on it and post it this week. But you and I are so organic about things. I think if we scheduled things like that, it wouldn't come across as us. So I can have the idea and know, okay, in October, I'm going to post, and I need to find all of the like trunk or treat events so I can post that, or all of the haunted houses because I have more of an adult crowd.
Yep.
But I'm not creating it now and scheduling it. Like, and I know it's gotten better, but when we first started with social media, they told you don't use the schedulers because it does mess with the algorithm. But now
Yep.
Meta, like, I mean, they change their mind every day. So
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
and mine is not automated.
Not even a little bit. Okay, 16. I educate my clients and reduce chaos. I think we're both at 5 on that one too.
Yeah, I think I'm a 4 recently, but I think typically I would be a 5. So I'm gonna take a 4 on that one because again, everything's just been such a mess.
I say you
And
can't
maybe,
count the last 3 weeks.
well, and I'm not, but like all of my deals have been messes. So I guess I am a 5. But what happens is so much chaos has entered this year that even though I have educated them, I have to re-educate because the situations have been so wackadoo that they're like, so what happens now? Or,
Yeah.
oh, wait, can we? And I'm like, okay, yep, let's. So you're right. I'll give myself a 5, but it's just one of those where it's like I've had to reiterate things because the situations are crazy.
Right, exactly. I was telling somebody that I just think that the agents that I've come across this year, normally I have like really great transactions. And I mean, not to say that my clients have been wonderful, but I have come across more agents that make me just like, how in the world did you get this business in the beginning? You know, question wise, that it's rising, it's bringing a lot more chaos into the transaction, but it's not our chaos, right? We're managing other people's chaos.
Right.
So I think we did a great job with that.
Right.
So
Like I had clients who they agreed to the termite repairs and to have some moisture remediation. And I was like, just a reminder, the moisture guys won't sign off on the termite letter. It'll be the termite guys. And my client's like, we didn't agree to sign off on a termite letter. And I was like, okay, let me explain how this works. Like, you agreed to the termite repairs, which when those are done, they will submit something that says the items in this letter have, and they were like, oh, okay. But they were like, we didn't agree to, and I was like, no, you did. Trust me. You're good.
Oh, 17. I work on my business, not just in my business.
I think I'm a 3. I think I'm a 3 or a 4.
I would say 3.5 sounds good for me.
Yeah. I'm same. I think we both have great ideas. We both have so many things. I think you're better at doing them than I am. Like, I finally bought High Note last night and started working on that because
Girl, you are a year behind.
But I did it, okay?
Good.
So yeah, I would say I think we do it. We're not always, I think you're far more, I would give you more of a 4. So maybe I'm a 3 and you're a 3.5. Because yeah, it's the consistency. I need to just set a weekly schedule, and that's actually on the list of things to do this week. Just to know, like, okay, like I used to be really good at the deal of the week emails, and I kind of fell off, obviously, because things were happening. But all right, let's get that back in. So I think if I built myself a daily checklist instead of, I know my brain, I will do it when the energy feels right that day instead of trying to time block it, because looking at my calendar is very overwhelming to me to be like, oh, I'm supposed to be prospecting right now. No, that's not what my brain feels like doing. So I've been following the energy more, but I need the daily checklist to keep the energy a little more organized, if that makes sense.
It does make sense. We are coming around the home stretch. I think we have 5 questions left.
Yes, we're
18.
almost there.
I don't ghost my leads, even the cold ones. I feel like I'm a 3 with that one. I'm usually really good. I have like the follow-up emails and things like that I just circulate through the Reach app as well for texting, those kinds of things. Like whether or not I get a message back, like I do try to continuously drop something
Right.
monthly. Anyways,
I would say I think I'm a 3 or a 4 because, like, I will follow up. I will put them on a drip campaign. But again, I don't want to be that annoying person. Like, that's just not who I am. So
I have missed people that way, though.
I know, right? So maybe I do need to be better. I don't know. I'll take a 3.
19. My stress level isn't constant. DEFCON 5.
Well,
we're being honest. We're being honest with ourselves here, right?
I think I'm going to take a 4, and I'm going to be honest about it because there are times where I am a DEFCON 5 because
Mhm.
transactions go crazy. But I have also worked very hard that not everything is an emergency. Not everything needs to be handled right now. And the way we have set those boundaries, I'm not constantly going, what's wrong with my client? Why are they texting me? I don't feel that way. I go, okay, all right, I'll get to that later. I'll get to that when it's time blocked. Or, yes, okay, this is something urgent. Let me pause for a moment and pivot. But I don't, like, I had a deal falling apart on Friday because of a lender, literally at the closing table. And I just looked at the lender and I said, there's nothing I can do. This is your turn. And my clients were like, and I was like, I can't fix this. I'm really sorry. I will be here to support you and keep you calm and help explain things. But this is not my stress right now.
Yeah. This is
So I
my
think I've
circus,
gotten
but that
really
is
good at
not
that.
my monkey. I'm
Right.
taking a 3 because, I mean, I'm just
You're,
a walking heart
you're my little
attack,
anxious
honestly.
bee.
God, I'm anxious about everything. Like, I heard some rambunctious noise in the other room. I know my kids are awake, and then it's silence. So they're either, I can't hear the TV, so I don't know if they're watching a movie, or one of them's dead. They broke something and they're trying to clean it up. Like, that's what I'm thinking about right now. So,
I did that the other day. I was brushing my teeth and it sounded like something landed on my house. So I ran outside and was like,
what is
and
it?
I couldn't see anything. And with all the stuff that's happened recently, I was like,
Oh
that's
my
probably
God.
my luck. I run in,
Travis.
come back in, I finish brushing my teeth, and I hear it again. And I realize it's George slamming my headboard against the wall of the
Oh
bathroom
my God.
because he jumps and lands on it. And I was like, okay. But
Travis
my
is
natural
driving to
reaction was
Tennessee
right now.
today. Yeah, and he's this morning because he's like, oh, don't like try to have a better day or try to have a stress-free day, right? And then 3 minutes later, he's like, oh my gosh, it's still raining. He's like, at this rate, he's like, I'm gonna get washed down the mountain in a mudslide on I-40, and I'm like, oh, why
Travis,
would you
things we don't
say
say
that?
after Hurricane Helene.
Why would you say that? I'm like, I didn't even think about that. Why? What is wrong
I would
with
have
you?
put a life jacket in his truck. I would have been like, wear
God.
this.
Oh, well, okay. 20. I can explain what makes me different, like having a solid value proposition. And I think that's a 4.5 or a 5 for me.
Yeah, I don't think. I'll give you whatever you want. I think I don't necessarily have like a tagline of my proposition, but I
I don't have
think
a
I'm
tagline
good at
either.
explaining it because every case is different. So I am good at explaining, like, I've been pursuing expireds lately, and I've gotten very good at explaining here's why I'm different. Here's what I would do differently. Like, tell me what your agent did. Okay, that's not at all how I would do this. And even the one I just closed that was my first like conquered expired listing, she said to me, she said, you made this so easy. You know what you're doing. Like, this was so much better. And she went from when I met her saying, I just want 250 for my townhouse. And it was originally, I think, listed at 289. And as we were negotiating offers, she said, I'm not taking less than 280.
Mm-hmm.
And I said to her, Katrina, where'd that come from? And she was like, you told me, you made me realize what I'm worth, what my property is worth. I'm not taking less than
Absolutely.
that. And I was like, good girl. Like, so I think I'm good situationally. I couldn't say that I have like a 10-second elevator pitch, and I don't think I want one.
No, I don't have one either.
Yeah, like,
But I'm still taking a 4.
why? What do you
What
think
did you
needs?
take?
I took a 5
Oh.
because I think I'm good at talking to people about it. I don't want to be the guy who's like guaranteed cash offer, or I always get my clients over asking. Ha ha ha. Like, that's, and that maybe that's not a value proposition, but I feel like they feel like that is, or their clients do. And I'm more of the emotional, situational, let's talk about what this is and how I'm going to help you in that versus I'm so-and-so, the Lake Wiley guy. I can sell a house
Yeah.
on Lake Wiley. I used to be the
Right.
president of the Charlotte Water Ski Club, but that's not all I am. So I'm
Right.
taking a 5.
I love that.
I think you should be a 5, but I'll put down whatever you want.
Give me a 4. I love your confidence level for me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
21. We've got 2 left. 21. I don't stock Zillow for fun at 11 p.m. I
Nope.
used to. I
I
used
never
to,
have.
but I don't.
I
So
don't.
I'm taking a 5 on that because I don't at all. I don't even open Zillow unless I'm prospecting for sale by owners. Like
I have
even if
been
a
looking
client
at it
sends
in
me
New
a
York,
Zillow,
but that's it. And that's
yeah,
only
oh,
because I don't have access to their MLS
to the
yet.
MLS, yeah, yeah. Even when a client sends me a Zillow link, I don't even open that. I open it
Yeah,
in the MLS.
I don't. I usually, unless it's if I can't find it in MLS, then I open it because I'm like, oh, it's a FISBO. Okay.
Or it's in a different MLS system. Which did I tell you this? I showed a house in Hickory that it was listed in the Triad.
Yes, you
The
and
Triad.
Ariel, I think, showed the same house.
Oh, it might have
Yeah,
been. I
I have
called
one
her and
under
I was like, oh
contract
my
in
god.
Chester, South Carolina, that's in
Uh-huh.
the Spartanburg MLS.
Oh my god.
Makes no sense. Makes no
Yikes.
sense. Other than that firm has 3 agents in it, and they all live in Spartanburg. So
Hmm.
you should have handed it off. But anyway,
Last question, then we'll tally up quick because this was a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. But that's fine because we've talked through each of these questions. Last question. I run my business like a business, and I'm taking a 5.
you're 5. I'm a 0. I'm an
Oh,
absolute 0 on this one.
what do you mean? Why a 0? I wouldn't have given you a 0.
I
I
don't.
would have given you
I
a
just
2.
don't feel. So I guess when I think of this, you give me a 2. Okay.
I would have given you a 2.
I think when
Crisis
it
mode.
comes to like the client side, the transaction side, all of those things, absolutely it's a 5 every day. Like I'm in it. But when it comes to the business, the banking, the actually having an organized business, taxes, profit, P&Ls, all those things, I'm a nothing. So, okay, I'll take a 2. I'll take a 2 because I think there's a balance. All right. Let me try to total these and see what we've got.
Okay, I'm excited.
And I am going to use a
And
calculator because it's just faster than me trying to use my brain.
oh yeah, you do a calculator. I'll go over our score key that we'll also have in the show notes. So you have a possible 110 points on this self-rating thing that we're doing. 1 through 45. If you got 1 through 45 points, we're like, girl, are you even trying? It is giving survival mode. You are not alone, but maybe you need a system and a hug is what we have in here. For points 46 to 85, we are doing okay, but let's not pop the champagne. Juggling, but something's always about to drop. It's basically like we're just on the verge of chaos. Time to streamline your business, implement some systems. And for those of us with 86 to 110 points, let's hope we're all in that category. Crush it. You're crushing it. Learn from each other. Let's teach your ways. Thriving in the chaos. Owning it. Celebrate it, but brag responsibly. I thought that was cute. The brag responsibly part. Oh, did you hear it? She hummed. Is that a good hum?
My math might
I feel
be
like we
wrong.
need Jeopardy music while we're thinking.
Well, I'm like double checking your score because it feels lower than I thought yours was going to be.
I just want it to be in the 90s. Is it the 90s?
No. That's why I'm double checking it. No.
Okay. All right. Well,
But
give
also,
us our
so
scores.
we each took a 0.
Mhm.
And on the marketing is automated or scheduled.
Mhm.
And I don't know that a 0 truly reflects that. Like, no, we don't do it. But I don't think that's a negative either. Like, I think that I would reverse that and say,
what are our scores?
you're an 80 and I'm an 82.
Okay.
So I'm not upset by it. Not at all. I know there's room to polish. But I also think I think we should both add 5 points because that question, I think, doesn't reflect our personalities and how we truly, like, that doesn't mean I'm not doing any marketing.
Right.
You know? Like, and I don't feel like scheduling it would give us the outcomes we really wanted anyway. So maybe even a 3 of like, we both have a schedule or work on a schedule of like, okay, the next coming month or the next quarter, these are the things I need to do. So we have
But
the
not
idea.
scheduled through
Right, but we
a
don't schedule it through a scheduler or through Meta or anything.
Mhm.
So I would say that we're actually 4s on those.
say, and either way, like honestly, our last group, like the 86 to 110, it's a much smaller like group, right? It's like 20, it's a
Right.
25 point gap, which the first two were like 40 or 45 points. So
Right.
I'm not disappointed
No, not at
in
all.
our scores at all, and I think it was fun. I enjoyed it.
I do too.
So,
And I think it gave both of us an idea of, okay, we're solid here. What do we need to improve on a little? What do we need to touch on? So no, I'm cool with it. All right, guys. So the list will be in the notes. If you want it on like a PDF, send us a DM or an email, and I will put this in a pretty little PDF for people, and see what yours says and what you need to clean up for the end of 2025.
awesome. We'll see you guys next week. We just finished another episode of Contracts and Chaos, but believe me, the chaos does not stop here. So check out the show notes for our email address and where to follow us on socials, and we will see you next week.